In recent months, the forces from Moscow have escalated their ballistic missile strikes on Kyiv and other cities, taking advantage of Ukraine's persistent lack of US-manufactured Patriot air defense interceptors, which are the only system in their possession capable of intercepting these missiles. This summer, extensive missile attacks by Russia have become a common sight. Chaos and bloodletting in the war zone. Ukraine is on the back foot. Now Putin is going all out to capitalize on Ukraine's Patriot shortages. Su-35 fighter jets are targeting Ukraine's Patriot defense systems with the Kh-31PM, one of Russia's most advanced anti-radiation missiles. Here's all you need to know. The Su-35 multi-role super-maneuverable fighter is designed to gain air superiority and destroy air, ground, and surface targets. The Su-35 is equipped with sophisticated digital systems that allow the 4++ generation fighter with 5th generation elements to effectively interact with other warplanes when resolving various combat missions. 4+ generation typically means upgraded armaments, onboard avionics equipment, radar, etc., while 4++ denotes the incorporation of weapons and systems that could be found on a 5th generation aircraft. The Su-35S variant features a high-precision phased antenna array radar with a range of over 400 kilometers and a maximum deflection angle of up to 120 degrees, onboard electronic warfare equipment, and 2 optional outboard fuel tanks, which increase the aircraft's maximum range from 3,600 kilometers to 4,500 kilometers. The warplane, which has a top speed of up to 2,500 kilometers, features an onboard computer, allowing the jet to detect and target up to 4 ground or 30 air targets, and engage between 2 and 8 targets simultaneously, depending on the missile used. The aircraft can carry a wide array of short, medium, and long-range air-to-air missiles. It can also be equipped with air-to-ground and anti-ship missiles and both precision-guided and unguided bombs, allowing it to attack naval and ground targets. The Su-35 fares well in an intense enemy electronic countermeasure and counter-fire environment in any weather, day or night. The Su-35 repels attacks, protects the airspace, and performs battlefield air interdiction and aerial reconnaissance. A hard and costly slog on the 1,250-kilometer front line. Is Zelensky treating Ukrainian troops as cannon fodder? And is it time to give up now? Russia is exploiting Ukraine's chronic shortage of air defense missiles. War-weary Ukraine banks on US-made air defense systems. The interceptors remain in short supply. It keeps getting harder and harder for Ukraine to stop Russian attacks. Trump has said he is ready to grant Ukraine licenses to make Patriots. However, the specifics and schedule are still ambiguous. Complete production will potentially stretch over years. Russia boasts a clear missile advantage. As the heir to the substantial Soviet missile arsenal, Russia boasts the widest inventory of ballistic and cruise missiles in the world. Russia remains a major power in the development of missiles of all kinds. Russian strategic rocket forces constitute a significant element of Moscow's military strategy. Russian missiles perform a wide variety of missions, from anti-access, area denial in local conflicts, to delivery of strategic nuclear weapons across continents. As per the CSIS Missile Defense Project, a significant modernization program continues in Russia, producing new variants of both ballistic and cruise missiles with significant new capabilities. Russia is also making major advancements in the field of precision-guided cruise missiles. Moscow has boosted the production of Iskander missiles. The Iskander tactical missile system effectively destroys high-value pinpoint and area targets in the tactical depth of enemy troops. It fares well when the enemy actively uses traditional and precision-guided weapons, missile defense, and air defense systems. The Iskander is equipped with 2 solid propellant single-stage guided missiles. The Iskander is capable of detecting targets by its satellite, aircraft, and conventional intelligence. The Iskander has a range of approximately 400 to 500 kilometers and can carry conventional and nuclear warheads up to 700 kilograms. Once deployed, missiles can be launched within 16 minutes from a mobile launcher. Furthermore, a second missile can follow in less than 1 minute, following the successful launch of a previous missile. At the same time, Putin continues to swear by glide bombs. A glide bomb is a standoff weapon with flight controls which allow it to use a gliding flight path onto a target at a greater distance. These weapons allow Russia to supplement an inadequate inventory of tactical air-launched missiles. They also help Russia avoid using free-fall bombs that expose pilots to a greater risk of being shot down. Russia is using glide bombs, along with direct attack munitions, in volume to overwhelm Ukrainian air defenses. Russia has the capacity to produce more glide bomb kits for older Fab series bombs than Kyiv has to resupply its defense systems ammunition. Therefore, shooting them down directly is not a sustainable strategy. Russia is also modernizing its Tu-160 bombers at a key juncture in the war. The White Swan is the largest supersonic aircraft in the history of military aviation, the heaviest combat aircraft in the world, with the highest maximum takeoff weight among bombers. Tu-160 destroys installations in remote areas and the deep rear of continental theaters, at least 44 world records. A flight for a closed-course distance of 1,000 kilometers with a payload of 30 tons was performed at an average speed of 1,720 kilometers per hour. The airplane has a toilet, a galley unit, and a sleeping berth. It is equipped with a probe and drogue-type flight refueling system, integrated low-wing configuration aircraft with a variable swept wing, tricycle landing gear, all-flying tailplane, and fin. High-lift devices include slats, double-slotted flaps, and spoilers, and flaperons are used for roll control. 4 engines are mounted in pairs in nacelles in the belly. The bomber boasts 2 compartments to accommodate the payload, located in tandem, one after the other. The main materials of the airframe are titanium, heat-treated aluminium alloys, steel alloys, and composite materials. Not to forget, Russian drones continue to play a key role. Missiles, each costing hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, fly fast, are hard to shoot down, and carry a huge explosive payload. But for now, the bigger threat may come from the drones. Drones are small, slow, cheap, and easy to shoot down, but so plentiful that they come in swarms. Most drones in use today are smaller than traditional military aircraft and require different kinds of air defenses. Drones fly slower and lower to the ground, and that means that many air defense systems are not optimized to shoot them down. The advanced air defenses used to protect high-value targets from missiles are not ideally suited to stopping cheap drones. An entire swarm of drones can cost less than a surface-to-air missile used to take out just one of them.